This is your ROT recap for episode 10. The show this week kicked off with probably one of the biggest surprises in ROT history. With his championship match against Sushi just 7 days out, Tank had one open challenge left to hold. And who answered it this week but none other than Sushi herself. Being robbed of the... This is your ROT recap for episode 10. The show this week kicked off with probably one of the biggest surprises in ROT history. With his championship match against Sushi just 7 days out, Tank had one open challenge left to hold. And who answered it this week but none other than Sushi herself. Being robbed of the validation that she could win last week against Meowski when Mutiny interfered, Sushi needed to know that she could beat Tank one-on-one with no help, with no interference. And what better way to prove that to herself than in a non-title exhibition match just 7 days before their main event at One Shot. Listen, she had until the end of the night to make her decision, and she got to see firsthand whether or not she could beat Tank. And unfortunately, she didn't get the job done. Tank Tsuneri gets a clean, decisive victory over Sushi, which you have to imagine factored into her decision later in the night. Next up, Jack the Colorful Cat is still on a quest to find a tag team partner, and this week, he had a hell of a match to screen. He took on Meowski one-on-one, and Meowski continued her dominance. Jack is running out of time to find a partner for this tag team match coming up, and who knows who he's gonna pick. I'm gonna speak less as the creator and more as a fan when I say that the next match on the card was probably my favorite match that we have ever had in ROT. We had a 5-person gauntlet match to figure out who was gonna take the last spot in the one-shot ladder match. And you could not script better drama here. The match starts with Violet Violent and Lux Rain Gaming, who then run the gauntlet and last all the way to make it to the final 2, where ultimately Lux Rain got the spot. Lux, congrats, it was a hell of a match. Very fun to watch. Next up, the self-proclaimed best tag team in the world took on Hot Girl Fight Club for their belts. Hot Girl Fight Club were on another level with tag team chemistry in this match. And after Tabby went for a powerbomb, which turned into a surprise roll-up from Coco, Hot Girl Fight Club got the win. We then move on to determine who will fight for the Twitch TV title next week as Sam took on Tiny Mac. Sam gained some much needed momentum for how it feels to True 5 come because he now is a #1 contender for the Twitch TV title at One Shot. After a couple of devastating losses, Sam could be walking out with 2 titles. Next on the card, T. Louie took to the ring to air out a little bit of frustration, talking about how Hot and Spicy Curry is trying to make these backdoor deals with Sushi and how last week she took one of the one-shot ladder match spots from one of her girls. You're not gonna come in here and you're not gonna run rampant without being checked. And so Hot and Spicy Curry met her challenge. She came to the ring, all of her hair, all of her clothes, and the two went to absolute war, with Hot and Spicy Curry taking the win over T. Louie 09. Something tells me that this business between Mutiny and Hot Girl Fight Club isn't over yet. Next up, we had 4 of the one-shot ladder match competitors facing off in a fatal 4-way. And listen, we've seen it time and time again with Zach, but once he hits that flip pile driver from out of nowhere, nobody's getting up. Zach adds to the momentum for his tag team going into One Shot. In our main event of the evening, 8 Corpses faced Janan for the Twitch TV title. There's a looming question for 8 Corpses coming out of Rage in the Cage and his loss to Tank with what's next. And winning the Twitch TV title from Janan, somebody who is a fierce competitor in his own right, just helps to kind of give a little bit of direction back to 8 Corpses. We'll see if he can hold onto that belt when he faces Sam at One Shot. And finally, something we have been waiting a full month for. Hot and Spicy Curry offered the deal to Sushi. I will give you the full force of Mutiny in your match against Tank Tsuneri and help you win the World Heavyweight title. However, I will be your #1 contender when we win that belt for you. To kind of peel the curtain back a little bit for you, I gave Sushi, the real life streamer, the chance to make this decision. She had from the first week of the month until tonight to decide if she was going to accept that deal. And after getting a decisive win over Meowski with the help of Mutiny, but then losing to Tank one-on-one without any help, she made up her mind. Sushi has rejected the deal. Sushi will go it alone against Tank Tsuneri one-on-one. As you can imagine, Hot and Spicy Curry was not too pleased about this, where the two broke off into a brawl. And Sushi, tired of being told that she can't do it, that she can't overcome Tank, stood up to Curry and knocked her out. I am unbelievably excited for what comes next at One Shot. Will Sam be able to take the Twitch TV title off of Ape Corpses? How will this mounting tension between Hot Girl Fight Club and Mutiny continue to escalate? Who will Jack pick for his tag team partner? And who will be crowned the inaugural ROT Tag Team Champions? Who will climb the ladder and seize the opportunity to have a title match anytime they want? And the biggest question of all, can Sushi overcome the odds and defeat Tank Scenari to become the second ever world champion? You do not want to miss One Shot, streaming live Tuesday at 8:30 May 26th, only on Twitch TV. As always, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday. One opportunity. Let's go, you guys. So this is our pre-show match. We are gonna be, I wanted to introduce you guys to the newest roster signing for the show. I have one person permanently joining the roster. Ezra and Miowski will be fighting them in a triple threat. Ugh. I can't wait to start getting into Ezra's character. I feel like I kind of have to have you guys on like a little bit of, not rotation, but like, you know, I'll have a couple of you in the main event storyline, and then I'll have people like doing mid-card stuff and tag team stuff. And I feel like when it's Ezra's time to step into that more of the spotlight, I got some cool stuff planned. His finisher is so badass. It's just like a Superman punch with that like, that metal arm. Oh my god, Miowski, thank you so much for joining us from the gym, dude. Guys, if you're local to me, if you are looking to get tattooed, Miowski is like, hands down, one of the best artists I've ever seen. She's got such a cool style. And the crazy thing about Miowski too, I will say as an artist, I've seen her do stuff in like a couple different styles. Even just on like between me and Francesca. And she crushes it no matter what she's doing. And also, like, okay, this is another thing. So obviously, like, there's a lot of really good artists out there, and you can find, you know, you can find someone that'll like get close to what you want to do. But I will say with Miowski, the thing that I super appreciate is that she's really personable to talk to. She's very easy to talk to, and she makes you feel really comfortable. And I think that that's something that, like, when if you're somebody who has like a lot of tattoos, I think, and you've gotten tattooed by different people, you know that sometimes that's kind of a rare commodity to find. It kind of depends on like the culture of your scene, you know. And I've had some really awesome artists who are great to talk to, but I would put Miowski up there as like the easiest to just like. There she is. That's exactly how she goes into your tattoo. Of course, Miowski. We appreciate you. I love that. That's how she walks up to you when she's doing the stencil. She was a trooper. She powered through. We did like a pretty long session on my neck, and it's a very uncomfortable position that the artist has to be in to like, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like, I can't speak from experience, but I feel like most positions you have to sit in to tattoo are probably not super comfortable. But like, especially having to hunch over a table while like my lanky ass is just up there, like long necking it.
Just look at the determination in her eyes.
So it's Miowski versus Ezra versus our newest roster signee. Yeah, the Astarian looks so good. Oh, also, what do you guys think of the arena? I tried to, so we went with an outdoor arena setup. There's ladders in the entranceway to give it for the theme. I made the Titantron when it's like a zoomed out. If you guys will see, it's the shape of the briefcase. Sam, I agree 100%. I'm just going to go ahead and allow that one. Let's go ahead and moderators, go ahead and push that one through. Jamie, approve that. All right, you guys, newest motherfucker joining you. Oh, the tension. Who is it? It's me, motherfuckers. I wanted to have fun with you guys. Also, fuck guys. Fuck ice. Francesca can confirm this is just how I dress in real life.
This competitor is just way too aggressive. They need to do some breathing exercises or something. Unlock the inner peace. I'm a little surprised to hear that from you, Corey. You endorse anyone who
I will say, I don't have any plans to like, you know, it's kind of that Cody Rhodes mentality with AEW. I don't have any intention of putting myself in like main event storylines because, you know, I don't want to take spots away from you guys, you know, like I would rather, especially like with the whole premise it being like me using that platform to shout you guys out, especially if you're like a streamer or if you're like, you know, Meowski's case, like you do tattoos and stuff like that, like, so I don't want to take one of those spots. Yeah, I'm gonna be like an undercard of Menace. Mostly I think I'm gonna be kind of plug in for like if somebody doesn't have a storyline run in, or if we only book 8 matches for the night, because sometimes like I don't come up on the full 9 matches. And we only book 8, which, you know, we could do a smaller show, but like I feel like I'd rather just, yeah, that's Meowski can confirm this is exactly what I look like in real life.
And we've been waiting for this, a triple threat match, one fall to a finish between 3 very
Man, if I lose my debut, I'm gonna be so pissed. Not that you guys should be pissed if you ever lose your debut.
That's just what happens when you add a third to the mix. Hooked up.
I feel like I want to try to stick with being very thematic and picking like a color. Yeah, let's go. Fuck him. Pick it back up. What the fuck? I'm so sorry, Meowski. I'm not cheering against you. I just, you know.
And it seems like you have to be at least a little sadistic to be victorious in a no DQ match.
Like, you know, it's my son.
Being sadistic, it's about being smart.
Ooh.
There's no safety net and no
Wait for the coffin drop and look like a bitch.
big factor in succeeding. There's nothing sadistic about it.
Bleh.
That could make an opening for her.
Let's go, Meowsk. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I guess I should do pulls. Oh, wait, I can just do, oh wait, no, never mind. I can't. I was gonna say, I can curse, but like, because I can curse for free, that's just not fair.
DDT! No telling what's underneath the ring tide. He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work. Crush with a running knee strike. Showing no signs.
Is it him choking on the cigarette at Double or Nothing?
Buffed up your insides. He gets back.
Free curses backfire.
Dangerous intentions now.
Okay, I'm only doing this to demonstrate. I'm not casting it at somebody. Meowski, you can use channel points to curse your opponent, and it just does this.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Wait a minute, gonna pry those hands apart. And connects with a neck breaker.
I feel like I don't know if you've interacted with Danhausen content yet, Meowski, because he's like just I think even outside of wrestling spheres, he's like going viral. His whole character is that he's like an old like man, I don't know the best way to describe him. I think he's like classic Hollywood like goofy, scary character. But his whole thing is that like he's just really weird. Yeah, he's so good. There's no good way to describe him. His gimmick is very nice, very evil, and like his reasoning is like, oh, you're too nice, people don't like you, but if you're too evil, people don't like you. So you got to do a little blend of both. Very nice, very evil. He has so many weird small things that don't even relate to each other, but like they're all part of his character. Like he thinks P2 cruisers. Yeah, so he has this curse where he points at you and he says like you're cursed, and he does this like funny pose and points at you. And every time in wrestling that he curses somebody, something bad happens to him. Like their shoes become untied and they trip, or like he cursed the referee one time on accident and the ref's arm got a cramp, so he like couldn't count the match. You know, like just that kind of thing. And in real life, he was doing an interview on ESPN, and he jokingly was just like, "Oh, this guy I don't likes." I think originally it was the Knicks, so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna curse the Knicks," and then they did dog shit for like 3 games straight, and so he uncursed them, and now it looks like they're like gonna win, like they're gonna make it to the finals. It's like the curse is confirmed, so it's so real. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. So, I mean, for my channel redemption, so far, I think the only person that's beaten the curse has been Tank. Every time somebody's paid for a curse with channel points, and look at her just showing off. Winter Soldier's going crazy right now.
He might just be stalling for time here. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
I thought Zach was the one that gave the curse last week.
Oh, callous rake. You can see the marks forming already.
This is what it's all about, man.
We've also got a couple funny sound ones. This is my personal favorite.
Oh, you got me, brother.
No! That's Bianchi's finisher! Fuck, dude!
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Back into the ring now.
Big meaty man slapping me.
Oh, he's going for the Superman punch. Oh, fuck me, dude. That's crazy.
No way he's getting up from that. Could be thinking of now attempts the cover. Can he keep him down?
Ezra pinning me, bro. That's fine. That's okay. I can't get upset about losses with my character because, you know, it's like that whole Subway thing. Brother, you made the sandwich. You can't say the sandwich sucks. You made the sandwich. It would have been really cool if she would have hit her finisher from, I think she was going for a finisher. I forgot to close it off. It's okay. We're gonna have more. I wish I could just award you guys points. I need to go in and see how to make it to where it's like, because don't you get some for joining? I should just make it like a flat 5,000 for everyone, like when you join the stream. Zach, 50 points left. I do not remember what our first match was.
Here comes
Oh. We got the best tag team ever defending their belts. This is for the actual championships this time. Legally, I got it in paper.
Take a look at this team, completely on the same page. Such incredible teamwork they've shown. I can't wait to see them compete.
I will say, you guys, I will always, because in our old one we had one person's kid that wanted to have a character. And if anybody is doing this that's like a kid, we'll always make sure I find a way to put them on the show. And I thought it was perfect because Frosted Mac is in the ladder match, and so Tiny Mac didn't have her tag team partner, and I didn't want to make Frosted Mac do 2 matches because it would mean that she would be weak for one of them. But then I also knew that Velik didn't have a storyline going at the moment. I was like, oh, perfect. Velik steps in as the temporary partner. Especially on the premium shows, like I'll make sure everybody gets on there, you know? Ish. Oy. I think if there's a tag team with Tiny Mac or Frosted Mac, I think by default it has to have Mac in the name of the tag team. Horror Mac is pretty good. I like that. It's badass, dude. How do I do? How do I do a shout out? Can somebody explain that to me? / okay, nice. Thank you. I don't know if Meowski has her like Instagram or anything like that linked to her Twitch, but you know, follow her on Twitch. And then also follow I apparently I'm going too goddamn fast. You have to wait to shout out. You have to fucking wait. I'm gonna shout out Velik Horror as well. Wonderful streamer. She Dead by Daylight a lot. She's really good at those types of games, and she's like really funny. She streams with a I guess it's a VTuber. I mean, it's just like a glass of milk with like her eyes on it. It's so funny. I have a PNG tuber too. I might here I'm gonna pop him on screen for like 2 seconds. Oh wait, never mind. I have to be in a Discord call. I forgot. I'll pull him up at the end. Oh, Tiny Mac, let's go. Tiny Mac is Frosted Mac and Cheese's goddaughter. Niece? Goddaughter? Frosted Mac and Cheese.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the
it's really cool, actually. Okay, so Diamond Patriot and Tabby are married in real life. Tiny Mac and Frosted Mac and Cheese, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I got this right. They're married. Tiny Mac and Violet are their kids. Violet's only like 2 years old. But like, that's why it was so funny making her so chaotic. Like, and I love the idea that they have like their whole family represented. You know what I mean? Like, because I think when we debuted them on the Instagram, and they had their debut post with like their interests and stuff like that, and we were announcing their characters. We announced them all at the same time, and the lore that we gave was that they like, as a family, decided they wanted to go into wrestling together, but none of them could agree on how they wanted to train. So that's why they look so different. Tabby like ended up going to like the punk bars and wrestling at like those types of shows at like dive bars. Diamond Patriot hit like the county fair circuit and was like wrestling at county fairs and came up that way and became this just like Southern All-American, you know, like that kind of thing. And then Violet her gear always matches Frosted Mac and Cheese, because her thing was like she followed her aunt, her idol, who was like already in wrestling because she was in YMW back in the day. And so like she modeled herself after her idol and followed her like through the independents and watched her and studied her, and that's where she learned. And then Violet went to Transylvania because that's where Kay Miowski's from and that's where Sushi's from. But her idol is Kay Miowski, and doing the same thing that Tiny Mac's doing, but instead with a family member, it's with like just her favorite wrestler. So that's why we like bill them all from Transylvania, because her chosen hometown, like where she's fighting out of, basically. Yeah, we have 3 people on our roster from Transylvania.
Just like that, she turned it around.
It makes so much sense for Sushi's character, and then like it also makes a lot of sense for Miowski's character, and then I couldn't resist having Violent Violet like want to bill herself from there. I've talked about that before. I think I mentioned it to Sushi. I was like, oh, I think I would at some point I'd like to pair you with the other people from Transylvania. Sushi and Kamiowski would be such a crazy tag team, dude. The blood-sucking motherfuckers. Blood-sucking motherfuckers. That's a good, like, all one word. Blood-sucking motherfuckers. Sam, I think because I had a younger audience at one point watching me, I made my auto mod like super picky just in case.
She's going in for the pin.
Blood. Even the referee's like slapping her. Drop the fucking belt.
She got sit right into that corner. Oh, straight forward.
So one thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm working on. So I have I started that sentence. You guys ever start a sentence and then you realize like I probably should add a little context to this, and so you back up like 3 words, like you add 3 words to the beginning, and then you realize like I should add a little bit more context, and you go back and you just keep like going back and going back. I'm taking next week off of work because it's my birthday Sunday, so I'm taking like a week off for my birthday, and so I'm gonna work on the next Tales from Tokon, like the 20-minute, behind the scenes video, and I wanted to talk about. Because I'm going to do 2 halves instead of one long one. I'm going to do 2 shorter segments. The one that one storyline I want to talk about was the greatest tag team. Because I feel like my whole goal with them was to make them just like super despised by the community. Like you guys are just desperate to see them lose their belts. And I feel like to a degree, everyone played along with everything. Like that's what we achieved. You know what I mean? Like. And I kind of want to talk about like all the stuff that like the original ideas I had to go with, but then like what made me change my mind, like what messages you guys would send in the Discord that made me change my mind. Man, at some point.
What is this superstar plan? Gonna climb to the second rope.
Oh, getting the knees up just in time.
I originally like having the idea of having them come in as a family, because Taylor was already, or Frosted Mac and Cheese was already in it, so that was kind of like they're just kind of joining her here. But having them as a five-person family, I was originally like kicking her. I think. My original idea would be like, oh, they would all come in and Frosted Mac and Cheese would be like the leader, and she would have like her own version of Mutiny, but like a good version, And then I was like, no, I think having them all break apart and do stuff separately first, like, and have them all build their character a little bit before you put them together. You know, I think I want to do it backwards.
Tag.
Get her, Velik. Oh, I think I can shout out Velik now.
Nails the midsection.
Blood.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Velik Horror's whole thing was like, she's like, I just want to be the biggest woman.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Blood. Blood.
Quick kick out.
You've got to be joking me.
You've got to be joking me. Man, I feel like we don't see blood very often because they won't let there be any kind of blood if there's a man fighting a woman. You can only get that in same-sex matches. Yeah, I definitely think there's something there with Hardcore Fight Club and Mutiny. I wanted to establish the idea of, for anyone who doesn't watch wrestling and doesn't know the terminology as well, a faction is just like usually around 3 to 4. I don't know. I think 3 is still considered like a team, like a tag team, like a trios tag team.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
A whole nutsack skin for one night only on Mutiny.
Tags into the match.
We could do it. We could do loser has to shave all of their hair and just wrestle in like base gear. Blood. Blood.
And she fights it off.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Yeah, so I wanted to establish the idea early that there would be factions that are long-running things and not just temporary alliances. Oh, that's it. Blood. Blood. You guys. I mean, you know, here's the bright side, you guys. They can keep their cardboard belts. They can keep the cardboard belts. We're crowning our first ever tag team champion, like official tag team champions tonight. Jack's wrestling with a puppet. Oh, okay, you guys. This is so. Faye Fire asked for time to cut a promo. This is all in character, by the way. This is all, you know, in storyline. Faye Fire asked for time to cut a promo. Come out here, talk to the people. He's a little frustrated. He made his return. His partner's killing it. Partner's in the main event, getting world title opportunities. He just keeps coming up short. But he keeps getting put in these kind of, you know, battle royals and stuff like that. Not getting the same opportunities. And as far as like the Discord server goes and the Instagram, he's wondering why his return isn't a bigger deal. You know what I mean? And so he's like, dude, what's up with we're giving time in the Discord server to pictures and poems, ominous pictures and poems, but we're not, you know, we're not picture me. You know what I mean? So he's gonna come out here and air his grievances. Oh. I love it. I gotta say, I love the character. And I really like the base gear design. I feel like there's just like something small that I want to add. I can't figure out what it is. I like the real simple 3-line face paint. but I think maybe it's like a little bit more complex of a face paint. Or like a body, like maybe just like a chest tattoo or something, you know? He's like, hey, what the hell? You gonna post pictures? You gonna post poems? Are you gonna talk about me? He's asking for his opportunity. Calling for a match. And you guys, I'm very happy to say we have a new debut tonight. The pictures were alluding to the one, the only, Maiden Fallon. She's back. She was in YMW. She was in Druid's Grove with Tank Cenary and Faye Fire. Faye, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I deceived you. Save me. Yeah. Babe, did I get the pop from you? Did I get like a genuine pop? Also for context, guys. Yes, she's the Phoenix. She is risen. Let's fucking go, Faye. Okay, guys, for context, I messaged Faye and I was like, hey, I'm only advertising you for promo time. I don't have you for a match. Do you mind if I tell this story, Faye? Is that okay? Okay, guys, so check this out. This is how dedicated I am to keeping this lore alive, like, and keeping the surprises real for you guys, and keeping you guys like truly engaged with the show. So I messaged Faye and I was like, hey, I only booked you for promo time at the show, and I was like, but I do have a match for you. You're gonna cut a promo, a person's gonna cut you off. And he was like, oh, okay, great. And he's like, oh, who am I fighting? And I told him about another debut. So basically, one of the people in Mutiny that is being unmasked tonight, I was like, hey, do you remember this guy? And he was like, yeah. And I didn't say this is who you're fighting. I just said, oh, I'm bringing him back as well. And he was like, hell yeah, dude, because he you know, he knows, he remembers. He was like, I was so dedicated. I was just like, I have to, like, because I didn't want to be like, I don't want to tell you, because I felt like he would. I felt like if I said I don't want to tell you, I feel like you would have figured it out. I think you would have. I genuinely think like you're perceptive. You know what I mean? And I think what made him joining the Discord. Oh, yes, pull.
What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
So, when we talk about Druid's Grove, so here's the other thing too. I try to keep this as like, I try not to say names too often if I know that like I'm gonna debut somebody or there's gonna be a surprise or something like that. Oh wait. Oh.
Collar and elbow tie.
Bleh.
Transitions into a side headlock.
Bleh. Gamble, my children, gamble. But when we talk about how when Faye debuted, I was like, oh, Faye was in Druid's Grove with Tank, and they were like and we talk about in Tank's redemption story how he used to have this like army at his back. We're talking about Faye and Maiden, like they were Druid's Grove all together. Dude, they fucking kicked ass. They were like winning everything. They were also, for anybody who like watches wrestling, I used like the Viking rated gear in entrance, so they would come out with like the shields and they would like hit it with the axes. It looked really fucking cool. They both had like long hair with like face paint.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
So that's also a little bit of like extra kind of like the behind the scenes creative lore for you. When I did Tank's character, when he came back, he was wrestling in like the fighting shorts and the shirt, and he still had the beard, but he had like the curled mustache, and his hair was like not down to his shoulders like it was. And Faye, she came down with wings, dude. He descended upon the arena. They almost got that 2%, that like a bam.
The end has to be near. Stalking from above.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not cheering. I'm not cheering for anybody. I just.
Hoist it up high here.
To the esophagus. Whirling his opponent.
Also, you guys, what does this mean for Tank, dude? Both members of his old faction are officially back.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
And I'm in the wrong.
Or a pump handle. Pump handle coming.
Blah.
Pump handle suplex. Teeing off. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Eating the
Oh no.
Stops that offense from connecting.
counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Shot like that would counter any attack.
Rising
Oh, that's it, dude. Going for the Batista bomb. Get the fuck up. Boom.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Damn, that's crazy. Didn't even attempt the Batista. You did like the bomb. You didn't do the Batista part. There you go. Yeah, get the fuck up. I made you so vascular on the neck. Blah! The catch into the power slam is crazy.
And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top.
Always so quick splash.
And straight into
Blah.
the pin attempt.
Blah.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Now is not the time to
Let's go, Faye.
Pressure must be kept on.
And he counters. With a clothesline. His body is showing the effects of this match.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
And she reversed it.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Oh no. The knee. Oh no. Ooh. Faye! Faye! That's a big win! Milady, welcome back. Maiden was queen of the ring, and I remember, like, instantly we were just all, we would only talk to her, like, Milady?
Huge victory tonight.
No doubt about it. Support for this guy grows by the second in the estimation of the WWE Universe.
I'm telling you, dude, the Druids, they're the only people immune to the curse. Faye, let's go, dude. That's a huge win. Oh, let's go. Sometimes I think these matches come together, and I could be wrong here, but sometimes I think, like, you don't need to have a ton of storytelling leading up to a match for a show. Sometimes, like, it's just going to be a good match, you know? And, like, as long as there's some kind of connecting factor. Like, I think here with Janan, T. Louis 09, and Brian all being the only three people to hold the Twitch TV title, you know, besides 8 Corpses who's defending it. It's like, yeah, the 3 former champs, let's just see who's the best at a triple threat.
I gotta say, I'm loving every
Because I think too with like being able to do these cutscenes too, where I have you guys like run in on each other and like attack each other from behind and stuff like that. Like I feel like sometimes it's like you can have a match on a pay-per-view that or a show that like doesn't really progress your story forward, but you can still do something that progresses your story forward by like taunting lefts. Hell yeah. Like, who's to say none of these three, you know, are like just tied to the one match? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I just, even if I'm just like, oh, these two high flyers would look really cool together, like that would be a good match. Girl Fight Club, baby. Yeah, you got fucking Brian in there, dude. Brian's character, I think, like her story is a way more long-term story, but I think that like these pockets of establishing that she's like becoming unhinged and doing like just crazy stuff and getting into these like crazy matches, and she's just super aggressive and like she's just dying to get a belt back, you know. I think it's as we build her desperation and she like loses opportunities, it gives her more motivation to like get a little bit more bold. So I like seeing her character just like slowly progress. Let's go, dude. Our first special entrance of the night. Okay, Brian, I will say, I originally had you driving into the arena on a monster truck. And you would like pull up on the ramp and you would kick the door open and you would jump out of the monster truck and then you would walk to the ring like Stone Cold Steve Austin, just badass as hell. For some reason, the monster truck entrance just did not want to work with this arena. I think because I have it like that low light boards, I think it was like gonna collide and it would not let me equip that for you. And I was so bummed because I thought it was gonna look so cool. Hopefully one of the future arenas that I make will be compatible with it and I can let's go. My man's gonna be tossing out curses. I like for got the strut, baby. I personally like for Brian for her pay-per-view appearances. I like having like that braid down the middle.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, the battle braid. Man, I'm so stoked that man, I'm so stoked that Maiden's back, dude.
This is gonna be a big
Faye, that's a pretty big win, bro. I think the question going into next Tuesday is going to be, what does the return of Maiden look like for Tank and Faye? Woo! Yeah, this is going to be a heavy hitter. What?
And you've got to come into this triple threat with a different mindset than any other match.
Well, contending with multiple opponents really makes you think in a cerebral manner. Do you focus on one opponent or wait for an opening and capitalize? Lots of ways to approach this fight.
The body's limits are being reached here.
He surely doesn't have much left in him. Looks like we're looking at the Walking Dead here.
Wow, the absolute precision and agility of that maneuver. Shoulder tackle.
Extreme Rules next. Nice.
Quick thinking from her to
But
avoid that.
Effective body blow.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Blood. Blood.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Oh, there it is. The signature. Blood. Missed completely. It's okay.
The drop kick. It's a
You
cliche
are.
to say this,
But it's okay.
You gotta keep your head
You have to prove you are the best Twitch TV title champion holder. Man, Jesse just scared the shit out of me.
She kicks out with authority after two.
And you can tell it's getting harder to kick out of things like that.
What's she looking for under the ring?
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you.
Oh. Janan floating. What?
Right hand shot. Just sickening.
She reverses and creates an
Oh, pole.
opportunity.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. We did it. We did it, you guys. Hell yeah. And nobody even had to even say anything. You guys are playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Blood.
He goes back into the ring here.
Some right-hand defense on her part.
That's gotta go in the highlights for sure. That was a rough one.
Gets out of dodge. One response after another. Back and forth we go.
I'm telling you guys, you don't headbutt Samoans if you don't curse druids. It don't work. I think we already did the poll. Frosty.
Speed kills. This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Blood.
With an imposing body blow.
Sliding into the ring now. Mounting. And
Man, okay. So, does anybody watching who's in the one-shot ladder match, do you not know, is anybody unfamiliar with what that means? Like, with what having that contract means?
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
ooh, a heinous rake to the
Ooh,
back.
she's going for it again. You got both of them.
Call for desperate measures. Who are
The
we?
double's crazy.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
And of course, kendo sticks are
Huge
always
kick.
under the ring in the event of any rope
Oh.
ninja attacks.
Not noise. Not noise indeed. Man, Brian, you have been belly flopping.
Piece of her mind here.
Do it again.
Back into the ring.
Oh,
An assault laser focused on that knee. And bang, bang, bang. Right to the knee.
And any one of those shots.
oh my God, corpses! Happy birthday, my friend.
Once she gets going with that
Everybody,
kendo stick, this match
can I get a Yamama in the chat for 8 corpses?
Derailed here.
This is what
Can we throw it back for the one time?
might be time to regroup and let the other two duke it out for a bit.
Maybe we'll just drop a quick Yamama real quick.
Pin. She can end this now.
There is
Oh,
absolutely
Brian.
no reason to bring a sledgehammer into this match.
Oh my God, corpses, my friend. How you doing, buddy?
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
Your character's tearing it up. You're a champion.
In the clutches.
Gotta make the most of it now.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Yeah. Blood.
Not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't want to say. I don't want to say who I think is gonna win. No.
Forearm on point. Using the chair with no caution at all.
She gets out of there.
Mine's on Sunday, dude.
Back into the ring she comes. And now headed to the outside. Long springboard attack.
Oh, nice. Have you seen Wicked before? Or is this your first time seeing it? One.
Just listen to the WWE Universe.
Oh, you got me, brother.
They made their praise onto these warriors.
Yeah, also, Maiden, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Happy early birthday, 8 Corpses. Happy early birthday to me. Happy birthday regular day today, 8 Corpses. Bro, it is, so seeing it like the play in person, mind blowing. Seeing it like just like practical effect in front of you, a spectacle.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
I was pretty tepid on the movie. You know, like it was okay.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come.
Yeah, bro, dude, wait, what the hell? We all have birthdays like within a couple of days of each other. Oh, Brian, you're gonna steal it.
Can she put this one away?
And a pinfall for the victory. Release back suplex.
Oh yes, yes. Super, and I love that I still just see the posters everywhere. It's like we know what you're doing, dude. Like it's crazy. Boom. The headbutt.
Front face lock applied. It's about to get more painful. Hung across the top rope.
Janae's going crazy, dude.
Wait a minute. Look at the strength.
This is why we all get along so well, right, Francesca? Is that stars? Does that make sense? Would that be why he said, "Get the fuck out of here with that"?
Inflict more damage. He's still got some fight in him. Even as this match stretches on. The counter with a knuckle sandwich. Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
My goodness.
Hey, see, there's a better way to phrase that, Francesca.
It's gonna take for either one of these
That's pretty crazy.
to back down.
It's probably going to take a miracle at this point. As if
Oh,
what's
Teal, you
happening
with the
right now
steps.
isn't miraculous enough.
Oh my god.
Strike a one-time kick to the gut.
Oh, man. Check
Oh my god. Onto the stairs?
slam.
Avoided any damage there.
Oh my god, that drop kick is crazy. Oh, missed leg drop. You guys are going ape shit, dude. This match is crazy. Ugh. Brian's gonna steal it with the. Brian, that was crazy. Janae, I have to say, it sucks to get pinned in that situation, but like you gotta admit, from like just wrestling viewership, like you and Tia Louie going so fucking crazy, and it was like at any minute one of you could win, and then Brian stuck it at the last second and got that sledgehammer shot. Oh,
This is going to be good.
god damn, that was so good. Oh, you guys, Jack, it's your match, buddy. Why did you pick the goddamn puppet? Jack said, "Let me cook. I have an idea."
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Arn Harria and Luna, the Alliance.
I don't think I've ever
I feel that,
seen
8 Corpses.
another tag
I felt
team
that
so
deep in my soul.
sync as these two are. I cannot wait to see what they do.
You're calling Brian out next week? Hell yeah. I'll absolutely make that. Jack and puppet. Yeah, dude. A-Course is a classic. Okay, I will say though, we saw the world's greatest tag team ever, self-proclaimed, defend their titles earlier. They're clearly, you know, as much as they're disliked in pretend and kayfabe, as much as their characters are disliked, they're clearly a good tag team. Jack soloed him. Like he beat him. I think he's the first person in ROT history to win a 2v1. Like that's a big accomplishment, dude. That's crazy. I feel like if anybody can do it by themselves. You guys have no idea how deep in my stomach I am just like feeling this knot of anxiety that like the nutsack is just gonna make an appearance. Like the way that to me in my soul would just like halt the momentum of everything. Ignacio shows up as the nutsack. He's just got a little nutsack. I am terrified of the nutsack, you guys. I'm gonna make a ROT t-shirt that says TOTNS. And nobody will know what that means except for the people who were there. I believe this is a winnable fight too. Oh my God.
And his partner, standing at 7 feet tall.
7 feet tall. 600 pounds.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
When I told you guys, like, for the last couple of weeks, like, I'm so excited for One Shot. I have so many things that I hope just surprise you guys. Like, I genuinely hope, like, nobody was like, oh, I bet it's gonna be this, you know? I mean, I'm sure somebody at some point said, like, oh, it's gonna be this, you know? But
This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
so I originally wanted to go with this storyline that I was doing a storyline that Violet talked to the puppet and it told her to do crazy things, and the payoff was gonna be like she would choose to have a tag team match with Ignacio, and then you'd be like, what the fuck? Same thing with Jack. But I thought giving Jack the option to pick, and Jack, if you don't mind if I, he's huge, dude.
And one of these teams is jockeying for position at the very top.
This is the first time I think I've like actually seen him in a match.
Needs to stay on the defensive.
Drop kick right to the spine.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Ignacio, I feel, is gonna be like I'm gonna try to not obviously push a puppet, like, but he'll be there, you know. He's looming.
Quick tag.
I could never book Ignacio as like in a world title match. He's lurking. I'll call for him too. Don't make me do it.
When you're the combatant on the wrong side a double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about
Yeah, when I told you guys like we had debuts.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect.
Hey.
What's coming next? A back suplex.
He saw that one coming.
Faye, if I'm being honest with you, I'm sure if I sat with it long enough, I could probably come up with a reason to debut a King Kong.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Heading to the top now.
Going with five. This is the top.
Good Lord.
There we go. She saved it.
With the greatest of ease.
Yeah, damn, he's counting so fast, bro. What the fuck? Slow down, bro.
Stomping down. Oh, she's just having her way now.
She really is looking
Jack, get in the ring. Get in the ring, buddy. Jack, get in the fucking ring.
with a clubbing hit. Better be paying attention.
There you go. There you go.
The count is not stopping.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Jack, dive, buddy.
What a forceful clothesline.
I definitely meant to do it before I started the show, and I was rushing. Yeah, I did forget.
Boom, one step ahead there.
Oh, he said, get off me. I was rushing, dude. Ja.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Has Violet even tagged in yet?
Evade the offense.
Fine Arts Fairy's been,
Nearly took the head off.
sorry. Tag me in, Lizard Man. Oh. Bleh. Fine Arts Fairy's got to make the... Oh, yes. But yeah, so when I was saying like, oh, I'm going to let Jack fight people each week to like scout out tag team partners. Like I was being serious because like I had messaged him on Discord and I said like, hey, I'll let you legitimately pick your partner. Like you obviously can't pick anybody that's like already in an announced match, you know, like, or if I'll let you know if I have like a plan for him. And I told him, I was like, hey, just a heads up, I don't want to tell you why, just in case you say no, but like you can 100% pick Ignacio the puppet. And then he was like, I'll pick Ignacio. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, well then I'll tell you. Like, and I was like, yeah, I thought it'd be funny if like I just keep selling it like you just made a really bad choice and you're like so cocky that you think you can do 2v1.
Oh, dump to the outside.
And then like we, you know, the punchline is that like we actually have like the Great Khali in the Ignacio costume.
But instead, it was right on the money.
Man,
Every strike more devastating than the
Violet like tagged in with ape shit. Not ape shit enough.
She can be
Francesca just presented me with a Sprite and tea.
boom, face first.
He's just soaking up all the hate from the WWE.
I did not care for the Sprite and tea. Ooh, it's all right. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Sometimes you just gotta sit with it for a second.
Back with everything she has.
There you go. So get the fuck off of me. Fine Arts Fairy is I think that's just like her Instagram handle too. She does like paintings and stuff. She's a really good painter. I always like seeing her work. She wanted to do like kind of an artsy character, kind of similar to like her personality. So I thought like it's her gimmick. Like it hasn't been like a storyline or anything, but her gimmick is that like she believes that, you know, art is just an expression of feeling, and the most expressive thing is pain. And so she's like, if I can inflict pain on somebody, I can go into this wrestling company and I can like beat people up in these matches and I can make them like in pain and vulnerable, like that'll be my muse for my next art piece. And so like that's always, you know, kind of like the background like lore of what she's got going on. That fucking knee, boy. Oh. Jack, it's okay. It's okay. You got it, Jack. Tell her to get the hell up. The swanton. Oh, she got the knees up. Yeah, so I think that's kind of always like the thing going on for her in the background is like the tortured art thing, and that will be like at some point the focus of her story. But we to further that in like the lore aspects, I'll take like screenshots of her doing like, wow, dude, that burp was crazy, bro. How you gonna mid lore drop and just just kidding.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Are they? But yeah, I think what?
Oh my gosh,
It's massive, right? It's so funny. I think the visual gag of like Violet next to him is just so funny because I think she's the smallest you can possibly be.
From the apron, this isn't gonna be good. Off the apron to the floor.
Oh, Jack, you gotta power up. That's right.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
I don't know. I hope that it said that it was about to go into rest mode. That would be so fucking crazy that she's gonna wait into rest mode.
He needs to get in the ring before.
We'll pause it here in a second. Yeah, here, hold on. Oh, get back in the ring! What the fuck? Oh,
Back in the ring now. Ending the count.
oh no. I think Ignacio has his run in. There you go, hot tag. Blood, the lizard.
On full display.
Get the fuck off of me. Sorry, I didn't pick favorites, dude. The hot tag to the lizard was crazy.
Pounding away. Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Forearm.
Get the fuck off of me. Oh, that's his finisher.
Up and shut the door. This could be over.
Oh my god, Jack, you're about to win the tag team titles with a pivot.
No, she kicks out. A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
Oh, there we go, dude. The brain chop.
She's regrouping now.
I think you could probably got the pin off of that, but the kick out of the double-handed choke slam, whatever that's called, whatever the Great Khali used to do.
This match needed a mud hole.
Stomping holes and breaking.
I do hate that we are getting this close to Ignacio's thigh and just seeing the man in me.
She gets put in the corner.
Get her out of the corner, dude. What the fuck? Oh.
First into the choker stand. This could be it. 3, no. Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Devastating elbow.
Oh my god, Jack. You guys kind of hit your final flash, right? Not your final flash, but like, yeah, that was your big move right there. You know, that was your Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on Jack Cam right now. There we go.
Carefully measuring their opponent. And
That works on 2 levels, Frosted. He wouldn't know in real life or in the game.
escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
It's super cocky of you guys to be throwing her into that corner. Like, Violet could reach out and tag at any moment. Bleh. Bleh. Ignacio and Jack, dude. Jack. Hell yeah.
Here are your winners. superstars that go great together, and that win is proof. Put that match
Let's
into
go.
music.
That's our new tag team champions. Yeah, Jack, your journey to the belts was a long one, but
Get ready.
I'm glad. Oh, let's go. You guys are about to see 2 more members of Mutiny. Two more members of Mutiny will be unmasked tonight.
On the way to the ring. A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it.
Sushi, I think that's the first time I've ever seen the on-screen notification. That's crazy. I love that. Thank you so much. Bree, my girl fight club, baby. I got you guys in the matching gear tonight. I did not get that the last time you guys tagged. I'm so sorry about that, but I got you on the matching Hot Girl Fight Club gear tonight. Your first member of Mutiny revealed. Welcome back from YMW, Daddy Dula, Osama bin Balin in the chat. And Hurax, thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining us tonight. Thank you a million times being here. Dula, let's go. You're seeing the entrance, boy. This is my very good friend, Dula. So Taylor was the first person. Taylor was the first person who I think joined us in doing this kind of stuff, and then Dula was like very shortly after, and we just the 4 of us would just fight each other, like we just watch our people fight each other, and then that like just slowly evolved and grew. So Dula's like as OG gets. From wherever he wants, dude. They do not have anything that sounds like Dula, so you got Daddy Dude. Yo, mama. Bro, this is the best part of your entrance. I will change it during Ramadan, though. I promise, Habibi. You will not be drinking water even in the video game. What? Hard, dude. Another thing that from the old YMW days, me and Dula beefed like super long term. Like that was just we were each other's rivals, and we were just kind of trading wins back and forth. Oh, dude. Wait till you see his partner. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? The next member of Mutiny. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Francesca turns. Francesca turned heel. Francesca has aligned with Curry and Dula. Mutiny just got crazy. What's that? Mutiny is all old YMW people rebelling against the Young Bucks. Oh.
There's the bell on the this tag team match is now underway.
You gotta love tag team action.
Oh, dude, my wife's on one of these teams, so it's very hard for me to pick a, you know. But I can't pick.
Oh yes.
God damn it, bro.
In the corner.
Boom.
Big punch to an exposed stomach.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
How's the vote going? Oh, it's all Hot Girl Fight Club. Damn. This is also, I meant to say earlier. Oh, Bree, the curse!
That stops the count. What a save.
Bree, that's fucking crazy. That somebody please clip that. The timing on that was insane. Bree cast the curse and broke up the pin on Coco like within half a second of it like hitting.
Middle ropes, tornado DDT.
The curse is real, dude. It's on cooldown now.
Shoulder tackle to the body. And this is just
The
a
curse
moment
is
display of
fucking real, you
ruthlessness.
guys.
My God, enough. Cover. Shoulders are down.
She's gonna kick. Blah.
You cannot get much closer to the
So a little bit of lore for you guys. Hot Girl Fight Club was like one of our first factions. The idea of it is like women empowering women, and it's like it's like iron sharpening iron, you know. It's like they're sparring with each other, they're working out, they're training with each other, and it's like the idea of being like a dojo, you know. Yeah, dude, you guys got all on your side, dude. And he didn't break fast during Ramadan, bros. I saw him. He didn't do it. He's double good, bro. He's got all the blessings, bro. But yeah, I felt like Hot Girl Fight Club was like a empowerment thing, you know, with like cheeky kind of like, we know we're badass and we like look good doing it too, you know. And with Coco's character, she is a makeup artist, and so I thought it would be really funny if she was like a heel, but like kind of like a comedy heel almost, where it's like her whole thing is like, I perceive myself as being the highest form of beauty, and because of that reason, like none of you normies are even worthy of looking at my face. And so like she wrestles under a mask, so she claims to be like the most beautiful woman, but like we'll never like show the receipts, you know. It's like, no, you have to trust me on it kind of thing. I thought that there was something so funny about that character.
The communication between these two is evident by that move.
And I will say, I feel like, so I have people who join ROT who like join and will like maybe occasionally check in, but aren't like, you know, definitely like not in the Discord or like hanging out. So I'm like, okay, like I can do storylines with like other people kind of thing. But I still try to make sure everyone has like a storyline, even if they're not going to be like in the main event, you know, because at some point I want everyone who's like here every week to like be in the main event, and I want it to rotate out, you know.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
No, you know, like I think like I'll make sure that it's not like me, you know, like that kind of favoritism. Boom.
Big shot right to the gut.
They finish each other's
Let's go,
sentences.
baby.
They finish each other's moves.
I'm sorry. I'm not cheering. I'm not cheering.
Tag.
This is for number one contender of for the tag team titles. So the winner of this match,
Talk about being on the same.
I will cheer. I will cheer for both teams.
So ringside, risking
I'm
it
so
all.
hyped that Duel is back.
Dribbling
I'm so hyped that Maiden's back.
basketball.
I'm so hyped that you guys finally know about Ignacio.
Oh man, that'll bend your arm.
Yeah, the winner of this is gonna fight Jack and Ignacio for the tag team titles at the next premium show.
Good reflexes from him there.
Bleh. See, this is where you come back, my boy.
Face first. She's facing some real pushback here.
Yeah, well, you fucked up, Francesca. You shouldn't have joined Mutiny. Now, now it's on site. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you.
We're going to build some momentum. Tornado DDT.
You got this, Fran.
Situating her in the ring corner right here.
I'll allow it. Yeah, Jack, you're the first ever official ROT Tag Team Championships champion. Yeah, you guys are gonna be champs for a while. you have the literal like Dr. Connor's lizard as your backup. You got that dude from the Amazing Spider-Man 1. That dude.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Oh, what a clothesline. Going in for the win here. It only gets a 1 count.
Somehow still in this fight.
Yeah, Duel's going crazy. Bleh.
Little tag made there.
Little tag made there.
Bad position.
Bleh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Bleh. Oh my god, dude, that was crazy. Fuck yeah, babe. Sorry. Go Bree. I just want everyone to have fun. Oh. I fear that the longer that we do this, I'm going to sound more and more like Hank Hill. Someone hits an out of nowhere super kick and I'm like, whoa.
How did she manage to break that pin?
Taking flight.
Oh, that's it. Get in there, Bree. Bleh.
Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
And she manages to avoid that bit of
Boom.
loss.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here.
Goes into the corner. And an answer from her.
One dude.
It could be all over.
Blah.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in 1.
Deeper into the match now, and she clearly still has a lot left in the tank.
The AI throwing into the enemy corner is crazy.
Back with a rebound.
Blah.
Suplex. From above.
Oh no. Oh, the dodge. The crossbody.
She's going for the cover.
No, you're not gonna win on a crossbody.
She kicks out with force.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. She is totally locked on her.
Yeah,
target.
Jack, I will say, not to discredit Fine Arts Violence, because they are, they were like on a hot streak. They were winning like a lot of tag team matches.
She mustered everything she had to kick out there.
I think
These combatants have stretched their
either of these teams are going to be a little bit more of a challenge for you, because I just think with Violet's size inherently, like, she's a little bit more prone to take damage. Oh, no! Not a roll up! Oh, Mutiny stole it! Oh. Francesca stole it. Bree.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
Oh. I'm so sorry, you guys. The outro is crazy.
Beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
Man, we've had some big channel points. So I wanted Dula to see his I wanted Dula to see his solo entrance because it was his debut. But they do have a tag team entrance that like we're gonna be. Oh shit, you guys. Okay, so no poll on this one because it's more than 3 people. It's the ladder match, you guys. I think I asked this earlier, but is there anybody in chat who's in this match who doesn't understand the concept of the briefcase?
Unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business. Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently.
She's coming in on lower health because she was fighting for the tag team titles earlier in the night. So there's 6 people in this match. The goal of the match is to incapacitate everybody so that you have enough time to climb up a ladder and retrieve a briefcase. The prize for this match is a world title match anytime you want. And the implication of that isn't just like you can say like, oh, I want to cash it in next week to fight for the title. Like whoever wins this match, the champion could have just gotten through like a 25-minute match. Their health is at complete bottom and they're like lowest possible health they could be at. And the person could decide to cash it in then and have basically just like a free win. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, I was holding my breath on her. I was a little worried we were gonna see a little too much skin, and I mean on the top of her head, and like everywhere else, because like it came out with just like no clothes, dude. That was like the worst part. I was like thinking I was gonna get fucking banned on Twitch, bro. So for Zach and Sam tonight, because they are competing in separate matches, I flipped their color schemes. I thought that would be a cool touch. I thought, you know, kind of a nod to their partner.
This competitor is one of the most dedicated and fair people I've ever met. They take their matches very seriously. Saxton, this isn't a place for seriousness. It's a place for all.
Yes, how it feels to chew 5 gum. But dude, our tag team division's going crazy. But yes, so you have the power to cash that briefcase in at any point. You could come in halfway through a match and turn it into a 3-way match with you being like the fresh person with full health. The one thing with that though, with the briefcase, is that our twist on it is if you cash in the briefcase and you lose, like you get that huge advantage and you still can't pull out the win, you're disqualified from competing for the world title for like the rest of the season, which is like till next April or whatever. So it's a gamble, like taking that shot. The person who wins this match might not even like want to keep it, you know? You can transfer it to somebody else.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
We can absolutely run a rematch back. I will say, Janan, in the moment, her hand definitely was like under the rope. And I think like I can clip that and address that in the highlight. Like it was perfect. Oh, Swooshi, let's go, dude. Yes, that was kill switch engage. Let's go, Swooshi. Yeah, no, I noticed the hand was under the rope, and you know, I think from kind of blending the fiction of all of this with like the reality of it, like when I go to when I post the replay on YouTube, like I review all the footage, so upon footage review, like her hand was under the rope, and that's not even like me just stretching the truth. That's like true. That's just a moment we're all experiencing right now. 10-yard penalty for sure. But I mean, you know, Mutiny, like, I think looks intimidating, you know?
Here comes a true superstar.
Especially stacking up against Hot Girl Fight Club, like it's... Oh, frosted mac and cheese, baby.
And representing the generation from Kyoto, Japan, Matt Chase.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
Oh, hell yeah. And Harax, welcome, 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 welcome. You said you have no exposure to wrestling prior? Is it something that's ever interested you before?
She's been preparing for this match.
Sushi, yes ma'am.
This is her chance to make a bold
Sushi, that's so crazy. That's what I got for dinner for me and Francesca. Chili cheese fires is crazy. So okay, I will say, I generally am in the same mindset. I don't really. Oh, Lux. Lux is the last one to qualify, guys. Lux got that win in that battle, that gauntlet match. But I will say, I think for me, what I like about wrestling, as opposed to like other, you know, like non-scripted sports, is that there's an emphasis on like drama and storytelling. Like I think I crave a narrative when I watch something, and so like with, you know, regular sports, it's easy to get bored. Even though there is general narratives to some stuff, but like I think with wrestling, like the whole point is for there to be like scripted drama, and like, you know, you're kind of being taken on a ride a little bit, you know. Because like everybody in this match, this six-way match, everybody has a different journey to get here. Whether it was like working their way through a tournament or like qualifying matches. So I think it's it's whoever wins. You know, it's just interesting to see. Hello, got that dog in you. How are you doing? How was your day? Yeah, with Lux's character, I emulated there's like a wrestler in real life. He goes by Tiger Style, so he wears this like tiger lucha mask to the ring. And I was like, I like that. I think that's a cool gimmick. Hell yeah.
That's got to be a tie turner.
Well, time to get out of Dodge as our announced.
We can we're gonna just for this one match. Well, I mean, we can do it for other matches if we need it, but we'll go to a wide cam for a little bit. Is that okay? Is that cool with everybody? Nobody's even like attempted to set up a ladder yet. It's gonna be like, this is gonna be one of those ones where it's gonna be tense because like it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to get all 5 other people down long enough to get up there and like get it down. Because I think I mean, if you're playing, it's like a mini game that you have to do. I would be interested to see what Fine Arts Fairy's health is at, like starting out, because she just went through that tag team match.
Just sent crashing
I don't like booking you guys in more than one match in a night, like mostly just because of that reason. Like I don't want to put you at a handicap for one or the other. But sometimes I think like there's a story there, you know, and I think if someone's offered a chance to be the first tag team champion and a chance to be in one shot, like in real life, they would take that, you know? Like she won her qualifying match. Fine Arts Violence won the tag team match. Like, yeah, there's no pins. Like, she's more prone to be down for longer earlier in the match, but I think like ultimately she's got the same amount of chance or same percentage to win than anybody else does. That would be a crazy story too. I think if like she lost the tag team match but then redeemed herself and won the briefcase. Blah, Zach's going crazy. It would also be, I think, another crazy story to tell. Oh, Lux throwing that stick, dude. I do think it would be pretty crazy if Mutiny like got a clean sweep on their matches.
He's ready to take this match to the outside. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Anyone but Curry, yeah. I don't want to like, oh, Lux, first one, dude. Oh, Lux, you might seal it.
He's almost got it.
Now is not the time for sweaty palms.
That's it. This is as good as over.
Oh my God, Lux won it. Lux won it so quickly. Holy shit, dude. That was really short, but oh my God, the steal was fucking crazy. Oh my God. Okay, I just want to throw out there, when there was that one open challenge, you guys were like, oh, it's got to be Lux. Lux has got to be the open challenge. Like, Lux clearly has a lot of support. So the match was very short and there wasn't a lot of like ladder drama, which, you know, like, it's okay. We craft the story as we go. He saw his chance and he took it, dude. Lux, let's fucking go. So Lux, I'm gonna send you a message. The one-shot briefcase comes with kind of like a not like a set of instructions, but I'm gonna send you like a short list of like when you can redeem it and how you want to redeem it and like how to let me know and stuff like that. But this is ultimately, I will say, like, I just want to say this for everybody. I'm not going to tell Lux when to redeem the briefcase. So when the briefcase is redeemed for that title match, wearing it around the back of the head is fucking hard, dude. When Lux does redeem for the briefcase, it is 100% their decision. And that's the way that it will be for every year that we do the briefcase moving forward. Eight corpses, you look so hard, dude. I love just wearing the belt like around the back of the head. Oh yes, Lux, we have some interesting opportunities with that. So Anthrax, this is, how do I, what would you prefer I call you, by the way? Sorry, I forgot to ask earlier. This is our spooky, like, this is our menacing horror giant. He's like just the boogeyman, like, he'll get you. Oh. Honey? Hell yeah.
Oh yes, man. Look into his eyes. He's focused, laser focused on keeping that title in his possession. possession.
So, Ani, if you don't mind me asking, what I know you said that you're not really into sports. What are you? What kind of stuff interests you? Like video games or? I'm a big video game fan. What's your favorite video game right now that you're playing? Oh, Sam, you got a mountain in front of you, my dude.
The WWE Universe on their feet. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Look at his face.
You got
This
this.
is a man who has fought tooth and nail for this
Nice.
championship opportunity.
I've been wanting to dive into something new again because doing this wrestling thing takes up a lot of like my gaming time. But I'm starting to get more time again, and also I'm starting to figure out how to do this, like.
Introducing the challenger from Seattle, Washington,
Fuck,
weighing in
was.
at 245 pounds, Sub-Zero.
Oh, Sam, let's go.
And his opponent from the bottomless pit, weighing in at
From the bottomless pit.
61 pounds, the Internet Champion, Big
Cowboy Helldivers, hell yeah. Oh, yes, you do get pulls,
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor sharp focus when this much is on the line. After plenty of hype and social media chatter, the bell has finally been rung on this championship match. The time for talk is over. These
Send help.
superstars are ready to settle this and determine who gets to hold the title. Fez press raining down right hands. Just going all out with every blow.
Now, okay, Jack, now I will say, and I say this not, obviously I like put the match together, but I will say it's David versus Goliath, but David has help on the outside of the ring, you know? No, so in wrestling, it's not uncommon for you to come to the ring and like just kind of stand and watch your friends. Or like if you have like a manager, like somebody who's mentoring you. And a lot of times in like the dramatic storytelling aspect, it can be a distraction. The person can help you cheat. Not to say that Sam and Zach would cheat, but the option is there, you know? Whether it be like Zach pulling the referee out of the ring to stop a count, or like it is David versus Goliath, but I will say like there is that X factor. You never know how it feels to cheat. I will say though, because this is also a factor, Ani, it's your alignment of whether you're a good guy or bad guy drastically affects how you act. So usually if like somebody's in here and they're both good guys, they'll probably act pretty honorable and won't cheat. It would be pretty shocking to see them do that. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna kick.
Into the pinning combination.
There's two. Kicking out.
There we go. Hell yeah.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Mandible claw.
Kick, kick. You'll kick. You'll kick. You'll kick. Zach. Oh.
Kick out at two.
Oh, okay. Sam, it's okay. It's okay. You got this. You got this. You'll get back.
Simply refuses to let their
Blood.
championship
Blood.
careers be snuffed out.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
Nice.
Scouted and met with a back elbow.
Oh, he's massive, dude. He's such a big guy.
I don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point.
Claw to the face.
Reverse.
Ripping
Oh,
at the eyes.
I'm not cheering.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Zach, fucking slap him, dude. Zach, get his nuts.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle. And this onslaught's really taking
The instant pop-up was
everything
crazy.
out of it. I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight.
Oh,
DDT.
nice. Throw him back in the ring. Get back in the ring.
And he slides him back to the
Grab his dick and twist it, the old dick twist.
Just a bad ring strike.
Blow.
Reversal. He saw that coming.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Sam.
Is it enough? Is this the end? The champion with a quick shoulder up.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Oh, let's get the fuck out of here, Sam. Let's go. I believe. I believe.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Back suplex right onto the apron.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Powerful uppercut.
I have to make it abundantly clear that I'm not taking a side. I'm just getting caught up in the moment as a viewer.
DDT, man.
Yeah, throw him to Zach. But
Right into those steel steps.
I'm not rooting against it, you know. As a viewer, you know, it's a little guy, big guy. You gotta.
See a count out here.
We believe. Get the fuck back in the ring, you guys. No.
With an elbow. And he found an opening
Come on.
to fire back.
Oh, the 9 count was crazy.
And saving him from a further beating.
Everything's going his way right now.
Yeah, man. He's just unloading his whole bag.
I am so stressed right now, you guys. He's gonna catch him in the chokeslam.
Oh, that just busted him wide open.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here. A little sizzle
Oh.
before the stake.
Oh,
He finally found a way to bring things to a halt
the
here.
reversal was fucking crazy.
Back in this fight.
The knees are up. Oh my god.
Lands the elbow.
Oh my god, you guys are going fucking ape shit right now, dude.
Got to find some kind of opening.
It wasn't 23 miles an hour, but god damn it. It was a brisk 15. Oh. Oh no.
We're going to shut this down. No, he gets the shoulder up.
There it is. That
My heart is like in my throat right now, dude. This match is definitely like the one that I'm like can't tell what's gonna happen the most. This is truly I thought Sam was getting pretty like wrecked in the beginning there for a second. The backwards crawl is crazy. But reverse.
he slipped out of the way there.
Oh my god, dude.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure.
Sam, I think you're gonna take it.
Just feeding off the
Look how fucking bruised your face is, dude.
WWE Universe slips out of the way.
Oh no.
Body drop.
Okay, 8 corpses, you got this, you got this.
The efforts of these
8
men
corpses,
tonight.
my boy.
This
Bah.
has been an
Not the stunner.
incredible
This is not going to look pretty. Submission being
He's a missing.
Black Widow.
He's gonna fucking die.
Wherewithal and power to escape.
And listen to this place.
I turned to Smeagol there for a second, dude. I'm so sorry.
Oof. Fully adding insult to injury there.
Hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
This might
Oh.
just do it. This might just end it all.
Oh, he tapped. He got you in the mandible claw, dude.
Here is your winner, and still
Oh, Sam, that is nothing to be ashamed of, dude. That was such a good match. That was crazy.
Holding on to that title.
A pretty impressive defense.
8 corpses. Congratulations on your birthday win, dude. 8 corpses retaining the Twitch TV title on his birthday. Oh, you guys, this is the main event.
The following contest.
Oh my God. Okay. So for anybody who wasn't keeping up with the show, Hot and Spicy Curry made like a devil's deal with like Sushi, or she like offered to make a devil's deal. Basically, if Sushi wanted an army at her back, she had to let Curry be her number one contender.
Look at this man doing the most ill-advised thing a superstar can do.
Let's go, you guys.
Heading into a bloodline rules match.
Oh my God, you guys, let's fucking go. This is gonna be like, this is probably the longest term storytelling we've been doing, with like the introduction of Mutiny, Curry being revealed as the leader, like
The pressure is on for the champion.
Sushi. I have a fun surprise for you.
Big win tonight.
I don't think anyone has seen this yet. Oh, I'm excited to see El's reaction to this. The ascent from the floor, dude, with the monster Sushi gear. Sushi, I'm so sorry that I didn't ask you first if I could like give you a special like flip on your gear, but I thought the rising from the floor was just so fucking cool, dude. I thought the gear came out really cool. I just wanted to flip your like your whole thing, you know what I mean?
Superstar realizes she's entering with an immediate disadvantage, so she's gonna have to fight.
Oh my God, let's fucking go, you guys. Yeah, I was really excited for you guys to see like the special entrances. Oh, the fireworks show.
Perhaps the biggest
Sushi, you got this, dude.
tonight, and she does not plan to squander it.
You have got this. I stretched the entrance out, like I gave you a little bit more time to just like hype yourself up, play to the crowd. All right, we crowned the first tag team champions earlier in the night. We didn't have a Twitch TV title changeover. Oh. 80% on Tank Scenario. It's like, I think loop in there, so we're just gonna skip to the, I think it was like, for some reason, like just glitching back and forth. The slow approach. Handshake?
Act or imaginative strategy is now legal.
Also, anyone can decide to come stick their nose in this match and influence the outcome.
Dude,
There's no predicting where this match goes.
the
from
little
here.
stare down, bro.
Right, these superstars have no idea what opposition they might be facing as the match goes on.
Let's fucking go, Sushi. I'm sorry, Tank. I'm not cheering against you. I just, again, David Goliath thing.
The champ kicks out at 1.5. Way too early.
That quick pin's crazy.
And the name Bloodline Rules is kind of an oxymoron, as there are, in fact, no rules in this match.
Yeah, there is no rhyme or reason.
There are no count-outs on their match tonight. No rules. Just blah, blah.
Somehow, some way.
Go for the nutsack, dude.
So close.
The wrestler, not. Hey, can I talk to you over here real quick?
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Yeah, you gotta, Sushi,
Nice takedown.
you gotta stay away from those ropes. Oh,
Pin attempt by the champion.
one.
One for the challenger.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be
Blood,
frustrating.
blood, blood, blood.
On target. She's being unrelenting in her offense.
And she is like a woman possessed right now.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
She's like, fuck yeah, I'll hit you with a 23-mile clothesline.
Attacking the lower back
Taking this to the floor.
with a series of forearms.
Okay. Oh my god.
This match is taking a dark
My way.
On a tilt-a-whirl into a sidewalk slam.
The more couples we get in here, the more I'm gonna have to put like a Borat, like a my laugh, so that way we can like appreciate our partners while they're fighting.
And into the corner he goes.
Ooh.
So effective. Ripping their opponent up from the canvas.
Oh, Tank. Tank, you know you're immune. You know you're immune. Maiden, I legally cannot. Oh. Okay, so I have to fill in the lore for you guys here. Sushi turned down the deal. So Curry is now sending Mutiny because she's pissed like that she didn't take this deal. She's sending Mutiny to the ring to make sure Sushi doesn't win the title. So now Sushi was originally choosing to be noble and go at one-on-one with Tank, and now it's however many on one. It's like she's like the ultimate underdog right now.
And now he gets back into the ring. Whoa, she retaliates. Heads outside.
And to like,
And no countouts means he can take
and
his time.
to just to clarify,
Attention away from this match.
this isn't at Tank's. This isn't at Tank's request. This is just in spite of Sushi. Oh no! Oh, Sushi with the instant kick up. She fucking speared.
You've got
Oh.
to be impressed by the fight.
Anything goes.
You've got to be kidding me. She is here for vengeance.
Oh, so now, to spite Mutiny, Hot Girl Fight Club, who have had very public beef with Mutiny, are now coming to thwart Mutiny's plans. So now Mutiny are trying to stop Sushi from winning. Hot Girl Fight Club are trying to stop Tank from winning.
Breaking up the pin attempt on her teammate.
This is just turning into absolute pandemonium now.
Getting stopped in their tracks.
Oh, Bree came out, dude. You guys got the numbers now.
She's found an opening. Champ's in trouble.
Oh, and repeater on the ropes.
And he kicks out of the pin.
Oh, Francesca breaking that shit up. No, so Hot Girl Fight Club and Mutiny are just trying to run interference. The only two people who can cause a decision in this match are Sushi and Tank. So Sushi and Tank will only really target each other, while the two members of Hot Girl Fight Club that are out here and Francesca will try to just break up pins.
German suplex. Brutal clip. And he's going to the top. Tremendous pressure applied.
Oh, no, they left Sushi alone in the ring.
Flip that attack around.
Get the fuck out of here, Sushi. That was crazy. I think the camera will try to prioritize staying on Tank and Sushi. If it starts to like get a little too wonky, I'll just go to like a wide cam. Oh. That's right, Bree. Run interference. Oh.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
And he's able to
Oh, he got the spear. Oh, T-Leo Knight hit the finisher. Oh. Oh my God. Kamiowski, welcome back, welcome back. Damn, Hot Girl Fight Club really running rampant in this main event. Oh. Oh. Dula. Dula. Oh my God, dude. Sushi just knocked out the ref. Oh my God, Curry's coming out. The ref died, dude. Oh, he's getting back up. He's getting so slow. Oh. Tank retained, dude. Oh. That was crazy. You guys. Mutiny, dude. They're fucking with you guys. you gotta step up, dude. You gotta beat Fran's ass, bro. Oh. How do you think Maiden's gonna feel about that? Tank? The same tank that was on that redemption storyline. Now getting help from a bad guy. Oh. Guys, what did we think of the show overall? I know I sent you guys home with it. I mean, okay, to be fair, like, you know, I don't pick the matches I like. I don't pick the winners. I just said it, and you know, it's the AI. So I couldn't have Sushi pull out there, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, you know, but hey, listen, we all want to have a feel good David Goliath win, but I will say, you know, this just furthers the story. I'm glad you guys had fun, dude. I'm really happy with the way that it went. I'm glad that a couple of you guys were surprised by a few things. Yes, character development. Sam, your match with 8 Corpses went fucking crazy. I feel like your character development is that you're just like very quickly putting yourself in the upper echelon of like you're a fucking menace. You know what I mean? You're gonna be the next boogeyman. Adi, talk to me. Not gonna lie. Don't hit me with it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I think that there's something very special about like using something as silly as professional wrestling to bring all these people together. And it's like, even if you don't have a deep knowledge of it, like it's just something that like we can all kind of just, you know, kind of like a D&D campaign, we can like get into it. I do agree that there needs to be a rematch. Okay, I did want to, one last thing tonight before we stop the show. The next show, the next premium show, is going to be at the end of June. The community control, like we had talked about in the Discord. I'm going to announce parts of matches, and then you guys and your community and whoever, you know, we'll figure out how we're going to do the polls. But like, we'll lobby for votes to figure out what the last detail of the match is going to be. So one of the details that I think came out of tonight for me is Tank Scenari will defend the world title, and I'll pick 3 people based on tonight's results. It doesn't have to be just necessarily 10 winners. Oh my god, Jack, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You're the GOAT. Thank you. Yes, the poll. But you know, 3 people who had really good performances. And we'll vote on who his contender's gonna be, you know. I think that another thing too will be like, we know what the next tag team title match is already going to be. It's Jack and Ignacio against Mutiny. So we're going to vote for what the stipulation will be. Will it be Hell in a Cell? Will it be a ladder match? Will it be, you know what I mean? Like, we'll vote on those kinds of things. Jack, thank you so much, dude. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you. Congrats on your tag team title win. I'm glad that your story got there, you know. I'm glad we landed the plane. I'm glad that like the weeks of like screening people and stuff like that was like such a good misdirect that nobody expected Ignacio. But yeah, so with community control, I want to just make it like super known to you guys that it's, you know, as long as like it's people that you guys enjoy and know and like vouch for and stuff like that, like feel free to invite people to the Discord. I love hanging out with you guys in there and playing Wordle and like asking really weird questions and stuff. So I like definitely would love to see the community like grow and meet new people. I mean, we won't obviously be able to have like enough roster space to have a person for everybody, but I think like I'll figure out a way to like figure out a good stopping point for the roster size, you know. Bree, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the biggest part of it, you know. You guys are like the big component, you know. I'm just booking matches. Under 3 tomorrow. Oh yeah. We are. We're gonna figure it out. I'll get it on the first one. I'll figure it out the first try. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm gonna sit on what happened tonight going into my week off and figure out, because like I think the thing with community control is we have to figure out the match card like really early so you guys know what you're voting on. Audie, thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You're always, you know, more than welcome to come hang out with us. I go live every Tuesday at 8:30 where for me, so like I don't know what time that 2 hours ago from whatever the time is right now for you, on every Tuesday. Yeah, it's our weekly thing. We do TV show first 3 weeks of the month, and then we do like a premium show the last week of the month, their first 3, 4, whatever. I do also post the full videos on YouTube. So if you're ever wanting to like just keep up with it or stuff, and if you have an Instagram, there is a ROT. It's I don't know if this will work or not, but did anybody have any? I'm curious, like having a little thing here. Did anybody have any like favorite moments or any standout moments to them that like caught them off guard. The maiden return was great. I was really happy that that was I hope that anybody caught the appreciation for the haikus, that, or anybody had like an appreciation for that or noticed that detail. Ani, we had a debut earlier in the night and her theme was like Phoenix themed. So in our Discord and on our Instagram, I had posted these like 3 separate images that all told a story. It was like a house on fire, and then it was like smoldering ashes, and then it was like a phoenix rising. And they just had haikus attached to them. And it was like a really just kind of like an ominous thing, like teasing the debut, but like there was no context to it. Like it wasn't explicitly like divulged that it was, you know, I'm assuming people probably assumed that was it. But then it tied into a Phoenix themed character. Let's go. Yeah, I was really stoked with the way that return came off. I also told her opponent, misled her opponent into thinking that they were fighting somebody else, just so the surprise would stay. You know, I didn't want to let it out. Man, that's the other thing I'm thinking about, like creatively moving forward, is like, whew, yeah, Sushi's entrance came out really cool. I was really happy with that. Man, Sushi. So I told Sushi what I kind of had an idea, had like the idea I had moving forward with her character for like the next however long, like at least a month cycle, that would branch off of tonight's story. And I think like Sushi, you know, obviously I don't want to like say anything too specific, but I don't know about you, but I think that what we had discussed like is looking really good. Oh yeah, I love, you know, I get lost in the moment, I start cheering, but like I love watching everybody's character is just so fun to watch. But yeah, so Sushi has an idea of where her story's going, and I think a few of you, like can attest to, like we'll have conversations and I'll be like, hey, so I think for you for the next couple of weeks, like this is what I want to try to do, or so I think like it's kind of fun seeing you guys see that come to light, like after it's just been a conversation a couple weeks ago, you know. But oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm gonna refresh you. Lux, dude. Okay, Lux is a fucking menace right now, because Lux can strike with that briefcase at any point, dude. The next match that Tank has that like even remotely looks like it's gonna be challenging and leave him with really low health, Lux is a viper ready, like coiled and ready to strike. Now that is the other thing too. Lux can go I'm making another documentary take. But yeah, Lux, so that's the thing, is like you can do it whenever, but like you can go for any title too. So it's not anything to say that you can like, you can't go for the Twitch TV title, or you can't go. So if like down the line, you know, because this isn't like you have to use that. That's one thing I want to like make super clear. It's not like you have to use it next week, like, or you know, within the next month. Like you can sit on it for quite a while and cash it in whenever you want. And that's like the beauty of it, is like people can just forget, you know. Like yeah, the cutoff would be before like the next game comes out, you know. Yeah, that's the struggle though, is that if you lose, if Tank is able to like get you with that quick spear, because think about it, I mean, like 9 times out of 10 you'll already be on the card, so it won't be like he'll be the only one with low health. You'll just have a little bit more time to recover. it's gonna be interesting. I mean, or like, do you go the honorable route and do you just say, you know what, like I don't have to do a sneaky tactic. I'm just gonna cash it in, and I want my match, you know, on this specific date. I want it at this premium show. You know, like maybe that's the option too. Like it's however you want to play it, however you choose to role play this situation. That's the thing that I want you guys to remember with this, is that like I want you guys to have the freedom to play your character like however you want, even if you're not explicitly like playing the game, you know. Oh man, you guys know who Mutiny is now. There's one more masked member of Mutiny that hasn't been revealed yet. One more man, I will say. Oh man, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight and making One Shot like super fun. Francesca can attest to the fact that I've been like panic going through and rebooking the matches every 5 minutes, like on my PlayStation for most of the afternoon. Maiden, congrats on coming back. I love to have you. I love having you back. Always a light in the chat. 8 corpses, man. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Congrats on your title retention. Tank, congrats on your title retention. I will say, with the situation, like with the size difference and us seeing you beat Sushi so quickly at the Open Challenge last week, I think that the interference from Hot Girl Fight Club and Mutiny was, I think it was like the perfect playing field leveler. You know, I think like if she was going to have a super fair chance to beat you, I think it was like with that chaos going on. Because if Hot Girl Fight Club could get you like, or if Mutiny could get like the upper hand on Hot Girl Fight Club, which they, you know, they beat them earlier in the night. So Sam, thank you so much for making my day and night better. Getting together with you guys is like one of the highlights of my week for sure. Oh man, it was so good. Like I was really happy with the way that the matches all played out, because I think that they just all, I think some of them had like I think some of them had natural conclusion to the story, and then I think some of them were like the perfect continuation of a story, you know. Did you like the Wings entrance? I think that was the first time you saw your character, right? I kept the hair from last time. I thought the hair was a really nice touch, like the braid. Yeah, I think the wing is. I will say, I think the Wings entrance for me is like a special thing, though. I think it's like it was really cool for your debut, and I think it'll be like your premium show entrance. But I think your everyday entrance is going to be a little bit more grounded. Just because I think like I want y'all special entrances. Like the next time Sushi has a super high profile match, like she'll have that entrance again. But I think like she'll go back to her normal for the TV shows and stuff, because I want it to feel like it's like really special, you know? Yeah. Tank, I think like for you, it's like every premium show is just the white outfit. But I think like your first title match was the hallway entrance. And then I think now like to kind of establish you as like in that spot and like you're the top guy, like you can come out with like your somewhat normal entrance that you have week to week, which is special gear. You know what I mean? But I think later down the line, if your story ever becomes like you fighting from the bottom again, or like you're looked at as the underdog in the match, like I think that like the hallway entrance really kind of like brings back that aura, you know? Like I will say, I think Doula's entrance, I think Daddy Doula's entrance is like just gonna be that for like the super long operatic, like it's just so good for the character. Yeah, I think there's like and I think it's more so like I think it's more so like for those more emotional moments, just to kind of like help frame the scope of what's going on, you know? Because I think tonight, I feel like we're doing like a whole like after episode podcast. I think tonight the story was obviously it's Tank versus Sushi, but I think like when you're looking at the emotional points of the story, it's Sushi's story. You know what I mean? Like it's the can she do it kind of thing. Like Tank is now firmly the guy, you know? And while he's still going to have stories where it's like he's not just the guy, like that's always going to be a factor in it, is he is the guy, you know? Yeah, oh yeah, he's the Roman Reigns for sure. Man, Sam, your match with 8 Corpses genuinely was like, to me, was probably the most tense that I've been in a while watching these matches, because that I genuinely had no idea where it was going. There was a moment at first where because I think he had that second health bar where like you can't knock him off his feet. You're just doing chip damage to like a shield. There was a moment where you were like kind of stuck in that loop of just doing the chip damage, and I thought like, man, Sam's about to get like, especially when he hit the first Sister Abigail, I was like, man, he is about to get knocked out. And then when you started mounting the comeback and you got through the armor, you guys went like a mile a minute. 60 miles an hour, you know? Yeah, you can't win the belt with a count out either. I will say the count outs tonight did exactly what count outs are supposed to do, and they added so much stress that it was going to end in a count out, and I'm so glad that none of the matches did. But I will say, like, I was supposed to turn them off and I forgot. But in hindsight, I'm kind of glad that I forgot just for tonight, because it really did like work out to add just so much drama. There was a couple, I remember there was one in particular where Corpses had thrown Sam into like the corner at ringside, and I think you were still down at like 7. Corpses rolled back in the ring, he started taunting, and you got in like right on 9, and then you mounted a comeback, and it was such good drama for the match. Yeah, me too, Tank. I was I will say, like, looking back on it, like if I could go back and change anything, I would say that I wish the ladder match went on for longer and had a little bit more like ladder specific drama. I think if Curry would have gotten in the ring like half a second earlier, she would have pushed the ladder over and it would have continued the match. But you know, like that's kind of the okay. So I think in I don't know if anybody else will attest to this, but I think in real life wrestling, when you're watching it and you know that it's scripted and everything like that, and you're more watching it for like the story that they're telling and like the spectacle of like the stunts that they're doing. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I always have that. I think where I still buy into like quote unquote kayfabe is I know that I'm watching something that like at any point, if somebody messes up, like I'm going to see somebody get really hurt. And like, not that thrills me, but like, that's the kind of scary, like on edge feeling that you feel watching it. Whereas like back in the day when people didn't know about kayfabe, the scary on edge feeling that you were feeling was like, oh my God, Hulk Hogan's fighting like the governor of Iran, you know, like, so I think like for me, because we don't have that in ROT, like we don't have the ability of like an injury, because obviously I turned injuries off. I'm not going to let you guys just like not be on the show. You know what I mean? Like, because that factor's not there and we're just watching like a fun match. I feel like for me, where I still have that buy-in of like the tension and the emotional, or like the, you know, my tension in it is like, if the show's going to go off without a hitch, you know, like is the nutsack thing going to happen again? Like, is a cutscene going to even honestly tonight, like the intros for the championship match, it got stuck on that loop where it was just panning back and forth and it wasn't scripting the introductions. So like things like that are the things I think where I still have that like buy-in of like, oh my God, like I'm on edge right now watching this. And so I think when a match does go off a little short, that kind of, for me, reminds me of like, oh man, yeah, things can go wrong. You know, not that the match went wrong by any means. Like, it still was fun to watch up until the point that it ended. But like, even though I would have like liked for the match to go a little bit longer, like, you know, now it's just, okay, cool. Well, like, it went a little bit short because the AI didn't react a certain way. So now, like, how do we just tell a story going off of that? You know, I will say, in my mind, Lux is now the king of the ladder match. That was like god tier ladder match performance. I think Lux will be when having rivals will be proposing ladder matches quite often. He's won 2 of them so far. That's, you know, that's it right there. Thank you so much, guys. I super appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out and making this as much fun as it is. I will have the show recap and the replay up on YouTube and everything like that at some point. I will say my schedule's a little weird this week, so I don't have the day that I would usually have to work on it. So I might get it out a little bit later. But like the latest probably will be like Sunday or Monday. So I might work on it on Sunday. But I appreciate you, Tank, the forever champ. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for leading ROT with dignity. Or are you? You know, Mutiny came out. That sucks. Sam, thank you so much for a great show as always. I appreciate you. Jack, I appreciate you. This is a great show. I will say, like, Sam, I appreciate you, like, but this is a great show. And I'm not saying that like in a braggadocious way. I am saying it by recognizing like the sum total of all of our friends coming together and doing this together, you know, because it's something we all do together. You guys all make it special. So yes, I'll see you guys on your Baldur's Gate stream. Everybody have a great night. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all on Discord. Brian, Uno Reverse +4. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.